Hello friends, let's find the derivative of this function f of x equals 1 over x squared plus 1 over the square root of x cubed. So how can we do this? Now if you have a function like this, the big idea here is we want to rewrite each term in this function to look like x to the power of something plus x to the power of something. And why do we want to do that? We want to do that so that we can easily apply the power rule. Recall that the power rule states that if f of x is equal to x to the power of n, f prime of x, the derivative is just going to be n x to the power of n minus 1. So you bring down the power and then you subtract 1 from the power. So now let's go straight to solve this problem. So my f of x is equal to all this, and then I just want to rewrite it. I want to rewrite it so that it looks like x to the power of something. Now, how can I rewrite the first term here, which is 1 over x to the x squared? Recall from rule of exponents that 1 over x to the power of n is the same thing as x to the power of negative n. So using that rule, I can rewrite the first term as x to the power of negative 2, because here my n is going to be 2, right? And from rule of exponents, if I have the square root of x to the power of n, this is the same thing as x to the power of n to the power of 1 over 2, right? So using that rule, I can rewrite the denominator of the second term as x to the power of 3 to the power of 1 over 2, right? And this is just going to be x to the power of negative 2 plus 1 over x. This is going to be 3 over 2, right? Now, using the first rule, this 1 over x to the n equals x to the power of negative n, I can rewrite the second term, this second term here, as x to the power of negative 3 over 2. So this is just going to be, and this is my f of x. This is my f of x, not my f prime of x. This is just, I'm just rewriting f of x in this form here, right? So that I can easily apply the power rule, this rule here, right? Now, I have this form, right? Each term is in the form x to the power of something, right? So I can easily apply the power rule, right? The power rule. So this is just going to be f of x, f prime of x, the derivative is just going to be applying the power rule, which I have up there. So so this is just going to be x to the power of n, kind of n, right? And the derivative is just going to be n x to the power of n minus 1, right? So the derivative for the first term, which is x to the power of negative 2, is just going to be, bring the negative 2 down. Then I have x to the power of negative 2, negative 1. Plus, applying the power rule to this one also. So I have x to the n, right? So it's going to be n x to the power of n minus 1. So my n here is negative 3 over 2. So I bring the negative 3 over 2 down, negative 3 over 2, right? Then I have x to the negative 3 over 2, negative 1. I hope this makes sense up to this point. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that this is going to be negative 2 x to the power of negative 3. Then I have this positive times this negative is just going to be negative. So I have negative 3 over 2 x to the power of negative 3 over 2, negative 1. I can write that negative 1 here as 2 over 2. The reason why I use 2 over 2 is that I want these denominators to be the same. 2 over 2 is the same thing as 1. So this is just going to be, the power here is just going to be negative 5 over 2. And I can leave my answer like this, right? I can leave my answer like this. So this is just going to be the derivative of that function, of the function 1 over x squared plus 1 over square root of x cubed. I hope this helps. I know this is a little bit involving, but that's the way to do it. Thank you.